Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're really digging into the future of retail analytics. Specifically, this partnership between Bluefin Digital Displays and SignMetrix audience measurement. It looks set to shake things up a bit. Yeah, our mission really is to get under the hood and see how this integration turns smart displays into these powerful real-time analytics hubs. And the big question we're trying to answer is pretty straightforward. With all this investment in digital signage, how do we finally stop guessing about the impact these screens actually have?
Exactly. That guesswork, that uncertainty. It's always been the weak spot for digital signage, hasn't it? The retailers pour serious cash into these great commercial-grade displays. But measuring their effectiveness, traditionally that meant, well, expensive, often clunky methods, things like external cameras, maybe dedicated sensors, even those pressure mats sometimes. And that whole approach, it's costly, it's a headache to install, and frankly, it often raises some serious privacy concerns. So retailers end up with fuzzy data on engagement and a lot of questions about ROI.
Okay, so let's unpack the solution they've put together. Bluefin, they're bringing the hardware, right? The robust, custom-designed digital signage, often using embedded system-on-chip SoC displays. These are built for performance and easy integration.
That's right. And what makes the SignMetrix part so interesting is just how simple it is. It basically installs as a small software extension on the compatible Bluefin units, like the ones with BrightSign players embedded.
Yeah.
And this is really the crucial bit. It needs zero extra hardware, no cameras pointed at people, no extra sensors to wire up, nothing. It's purely a software layer. Takes, minutes to deploy?
Wow, okay. And critically, it sounds like it doesn't mess with what the customer actually sees. Your existing visual content, your ads, whatever is playing, it just keeps running as normal.
Precisely. The SignMetrix extension, it just runs quietly in the background, down to the operating system level. So it doesn't interfere with the visuals, doesn't disrupt your CMS, nothing like that. It's totally seamless from that perspective.
Okay, that non-disruptive part is huge. But, the tech-savvy folks listening might be wondering, how do they calculate things like dwell time or opportunity to see, especially if they're just using Bluetooth and phones are always randomizing their MASI addresses for privacy? That seems like a hurdle.
Right, that's a fair question. SignMetrix detects Bluetooth-enabled smartphones when they enter these smart circle detection zones. These zones can be pretty big, up to 20,000 square feet, apparently. So overcoming that randomization, it's less about tracking a specific and more about inference and pattern matching based on proximity and signal duration.
Ah, okay.
The system calibrates that smart circle zone using signal strength. It's not trying to figure out who you are. It's measuring the continuous presence of a device, a potential viewer, within that specific calibrated zone. That continuous presence gives them the statistical basis for counting impressions and foot traffic. And OTS, that's inferred directly from how long a valid Bluetooth signal stays within that zone. It confirms there was a statistical opportunity to see the display.
Right, so it's about proximity and duration, not personal identity. That distinction feels really important for privacy. So what specific metrics can retailers get from this anonymous presence data?
Well, they get the core audience metrics you'd expect. Raw foot traffic counts, detailed dwell time analysis, how long people are sticking around near the screen, plus verified impressions, and that crucial opportunity to see metric. The whole package, really.
And the business value there seems pretty clear. Retailers can actually start mapping customer journeys through the store based on real data. They can see which screens, maybe in different locations, are genuinely holding attention longer. And fundamentally, they can start to properly monetize these displays, right? Giving advertisers solid, verifiable data on ad reach, on ROI. That's a game changer.
Absolutely. And it scales really well, too. The design is modular, so it's simpler for system integrators to roll out. Plus, it works across pretty much the whole Bluefin range. Retail kiosks, point-of-sale terminals, those screens you see in store windows, even standard corporate signage.
And this is where the data analysis really comes into play, I suppose. All these insights, the journey maps, the heat maps showing foot traffic, the ad performance reports, it all gets delivered through the SignMetrix Analytics dashboard in real time.
Correct. Real-time data flow. And it's not just a simple counter, it's the intelligence layer. The dashboard offers AI-driven insights to help make sense of it all, full API integration if you want to pull data into other systems, and it scales massively. You can have one display or thousands across different locations, all managed centrally. So Bluefin ensures the hardware is solid and reliable, and SignMetrix layers on that measurable intelligence. It finally lets retailers prove the impact of their digital investments.
So wrapping it up, The big picture seems to be Bluefin plus SignMetrix equals next-gen displays that come with built-in, real-time, measurable engagement data. Key takeaways seem to be no cameras, no extra hardware, super scalable, and it all happens anonymously at the OS level without messing up the visuals or the CMS. Pretty compelling. If you want to see how Bluefin and SignMetrix could potentially transform your own retail environment, apparently in just minutes, you can check out signmetrix.com or bluefin.com and request a demo.